And we are live. What is up, guys? Praxeology Prodigy back with another Red Pill Lens movie review. Let me just double check the audio real quick because I was having some audio issues right before I started. And I don't want the same thing to happen here. Alright, perfect. Alright. Guys, it's been a week. I'm going to try to get a schedule going on. I was talking with Johan, and I'm probably gonna start doing once a week or once every other day uploads because I'm very inconsistent with these movie reviews. Okay, but without further ado, let's jump right into it. First point, we have a badass opening scene with Tom Cruise and the bad guy Davian. What? I don't care. So they did a little countdown or count up to 10, and he killed his wife, which was pretty cool. I remember watching this movie a long time ago for the very first time, and all I remember is like what I felt was pure shock. I was like, no way the bad guy is actually a bad guy in a movie, finally. So we cut to the past, and now we start seeing some intersexual dynamics here. The very first scene right away, where Cruise and baddie are chilling. They're in a party. They're showing each other that genuine burning desire to each other. So since this is the beginning, let's just rate the hen since we're already here. I'm going to give her right out the gate. Let's see what I'll give her a... Okay, at first I wrote down 6 out of 10, but then I was like thinking maybe she's a 7, and then I was just letting it play for a little more, and I was like, nah, she just there's just nothing that can push her over a 5, to be honest with you. She's pretty mid. She looks okay, and I was like, I'll come back to it. But then we get to a little dialogue, right? We get a little dialogue between the hen and her friends, right? Cruz has a... Man, why did I write my notes like this? I wrote them so fucked up. But anyway, Cruz has a dialogue before the hen. He's showing his trinity. He's showing his good game to, like, randoms, like some NPCs. But then we cut to the hen, and the hen's friends are all roasting her about how she's very picky. Hypergamy. And she was all like, you're making it seem like I never dated. That's her quote. And then her other friend says, anyone you liked. So they look at each other and they start laughing. Translation: she went on a fucking spree with alphas, but they didn't have the hint of beta with high trinity that Cruz is giving her, because she has an overinflated ego and expects Mr. Perfect, but is running out of time, so she has to settle soon. Okay, how do you guys like my womanese there, huh? Weed. All right, but yeah, she's basically a ran through mid. So yeah, she's a 5 out of 10. Perfect mid score. She's one of those... You guys ever seen that meme on Twitter where it's like, I just want me a pretty mid girl? She's basically that. She's a pretty mid. She's pretty, but she's mid. She's not above average. She's a solid average female, right? There's just nothing that pushes her over a 5. Plus her history, disgusting, right? Next point. We get a little scene where Tom Cruise gets the call that he's going to have to dip. And here I realize the frame and the dynamic of their relationship. He's the provider, good boy beta husband that got the wall crash test dummy leftovers and she's the one with the frame, while he's the good little puppy wagging his tail for some pussy. Great. I don't foresee a 10 out of 10 red pill score on this movie, guys. Sorry. But the reason I say that is because he goes up to her. She's on a couch, and he's like, oh, I'm going to go get some ice. And she's like, oh, get someone else to do it. He's like, no, that's fine. I'll do it. All right. So you get that little interaction there. You can just pick it apart, and you guys will see very clearly who holds the frame, who's the good little beta boy, right? Next point. We get to after the first action scene. This is after they try to save the hen that ended up getting her brain busted open. The Cruz student dies by a microchip, and Luther asks Cruz if he twinkified her because he cares so much for a student and she cares so much for an instructor. I'ma just say he probably accidentally alpha widowed the dead hen. Yeah, fuck it. But then we cut to a scene in a hospital, and we find out Cruz's wife, Middy like Middy, is a fucking nurse. Come on, bro. Come on. She's a fucking nurse, guys. This mid bitch can't get any worse. Right? Then, while they're on the roof, Cruz tells Middy that he's got to go away for business, and sure enough, her feminine mythical intuition kicks in and uses overt communications to ask Cruz what's going on, and she basically shit tests him to see if he will fold and explicate everything like a good beta blue pill Beyonce that he is. But he passes the shit test. He says, I'll tell you later, whatever. He kind of just shrugs it off. So yeah, he barely gets by. Okay, barely passes it. I'll give you a D- for passing the shit test. All right, next point, bro. And the very next scene, bro, literally right after we get the shitty shit test passing grade, Cruz hasn't even left the hospital, and they go down to the lobby and they find the hospital pastor, the local $2 an hour hospital pastor. What the fuck, yo? They get the pastor and they get married in true blue pill scarcity mentality beta mindset fashion. Cruz gets married to a pretty mid hen and ties the knot before he gets sent overseas on a death mission to leave the bride at home to get twinkified by her contextual alpha doctor boss. Okay, guys? Ween. But nah, yeah, they have a fun little secret post-wedding fuck in the medicinal supply room, getting all the doctor's gloves dirty with pussy juice and Tom Cruise nut. What the fuck? Yo, this scene felt so forced, though. There's zero build-up, zero tension, zero anxiety, zero anything. It was meh. Okay, Mission Impossible 1 did it right with a baddie like baddie scene with Claire. That shit was so toxic. The first scene. They not the one where they fucked, but where they almost fucked. That one was so good, so juicy. It had the anxiety, the tension. You could have fucking split that shit with a butter knife. Okay, next point. Then we get to China. Okay, China. Okay, how the fuck does Trump say it? China. I don't know how the fuck that guy says. That's funny as fuck. He says it so funny. China. What the fuck? Okay, then we get to China, where we hear how impossible the mission is. That it has 25 billion bodyguards every square inch of the building. And to steal the rabbit's foot, we got to do this and that. All right. Anyway, we get some dialogue from Tom Cruise. And I think this is the turning point of the whole series. It's officially set in stone that James Bond is way more red pill than Ethan Hunt. Okay, because just listen to this. In some fucked up way, if Ethan, Tom Cruise, wasn't a blue pill alpha oneitis with his Middy wife, I don't think his team, or even the audience would feel the pressure that we do when it comes to the mission first to save the hen, right? Because all logic is out the window for Middy hen. And we all kind of get it, right? We get it. We're like, all right, man. Even his team is like, we get it, man. Okay, we get that you're acting very irrational right now and not thinking it through. So in a weird way, the blue pill kind of works for the purposes of this film, just specifically. Obviously, it's a fucking dumb, very fucking dumb idea. When you just take 1 second, guys, just think about it for 1 second, okay? One Middy pretty hen, or the bad guy gets his hands on world-ending technology and wipes out the species. What are you choosing? One Middy hen or the species? Okay, I think we all know what we would choose. Okay, just the hen. I mean, I could always find another one. I mean, think about it. You'll be like, just keep the hen. We'll take this back to the CIA, keep it in good hands. No one gets their hands on it. That's it, right? I mean, end of story. Come on, guys. I'm just saying. All right, but abundance mindset. Okay, abundance mindset, guys. Remember, Red Pill Lens movie review. What the fuck is this channel? Okay, I'm telling you guys, read the first fucking book. God damn, idiots. Anyway. So, yeah, he's literally so blind with oneitis in this scene. It's scary. The lengths a blue pill alpha is willing to go, it's kind of sad, actually. It's scary and sad. It's like, damn, you almost died for a hen, where you could have gone on and done, like, some incredible things, some more missions. But, okay, he gets it done. Cool. Next point. So, he saves the Middy hen. Cool scene, by the way. And you know what I realized in this scene? It's, yeah, so much. First of all, so much for his stupid Batman rule that was in effect for 2 movies, right? I don't know if the rule is only for like innocent bystanders, but isn't that the regular rules of engagement? Only kill bad guys, leave the innocents alone, right? I don't know why they would make a big fuss out of it in the first 2 movies, but okay. Anyway, and then there's one other thing I wanted to mention real quick that I noticed here. I'll just get to it when I get to it. I don't want to throw off the notes because then I lose my spot like I just did here. Okay, great. So he's about to die, but he gets super blue pill Agent Smith powers and kills Damien and saves the hen, right? Because he has a chip in his head and he can't hear or think or see whatever. But yeah, he gets Agent Smith level powers and he defeats the bad guy. Okay, but then he saves, after he saves the hen, he shows the Middy hen how to use a gun in 5 seconds. Then he self-deletes, and after that, guys, okay, listen here, guys, you will not believe who is back. Drum roll, please, guys. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? Is it Tom Cruise? No, it's Super Hen. Guys, the return of Super Hen is here, and it occurs in MI3. And she's back and has the ultimate abilities loadout. She has ultimate common sense, ultimate gun aim, ultimate Deadeye from Red Dead Redemption, ultimate trigger control, ultimate dexterity, ultimate hand-eye coordination, ultimate sixth sense surrounding awareness pro, ultimate sandwich making skills, ultimate voting rights, ultimate empathetic and rational decision making abilities, and she kills 2 bad guys and then gets ultimate CPR doctor abilities, and she hypes up Tom Cruise from the dead like Trinity did to Neo, and he wakes up and saves the day. Okay, and then right after Super Hen, the hen reverts back to the meme gender status, being useless and crying like always. That was wild. I know I stuttered a few times, but who cares? We do it live, guys. We do it live. Okay, I almost got it though. It was almost there, right? Only getting better. Let's go, baby. All right. So next point. Then after all of that, right away, after she literally owes her life to this Blue Pill Alpha, she shit tests Tom Cruise, and he explicates everything like a good Blue Pill Beta boy. One quick thing I had to mention, this is where I was going to touch on earlier, but I just mentioned it here. I noticed a few scenes throughout the movie that I think inspired Nolan for The Dark Knight. The one in China, the one scene where he was in that tall building, where Cruise is on the roof eyeing the bad guy building. Excuse me, hiccups. Why now? Oh, fuck, right now. In the middle of the review, come on. Hold on, let me drink my sparkling water. Maybe it'll go away. Okay. Okay, so yeah, like I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by the hiccups. Thank you very much. So when he was eyeing that other bad guy building on the roof, it's kind of like Batman Dark Knight Rises, where he went to go get the Asian dude from Taiwan. And then the other one where in the final fight scene, he was fighting Damien, where Cruz had his hands on his head and he used his elbows to strike the bad guy, like Batman did to Bane in their final fight scene in Dark Knight Rises. Right? So I just thought I'd throw that in there because I saw the similarities. I was like, yeah, that's definitely some inspiration Nolan had for Batman. So it was Tom Cruise that inspired Batman. That's crazy. Tom Cruise, Blue Pill, Ethan, cunt, cunt. I don't know what the fuck am I saying. Yo, I tried mixing hunt and cuck. So yeah, okay. All right, but yeah, next point, final point actually. The Blue Pill Cruise does a DHV to the hen, showing the whole crew he has off to her, and vice versa, showing off the Middy hen he got himself locked down with. I wouldn't call it a show-off DHV, more of like a cry for help. But, you know, they have a happily ever after for the foreseeable future. I saw that on Twitter, so I'm taking that. Ween. All right. Movie score. Obviously, 0 out of 10 red pill score. No, guys, just no. No. You are a blue pill alpha that marries a Middy hen that hit the wall. That's a nurse. And she holds frame in the relationship. And you basically did a quickie marriage so you can live your oneitis of love and war archetype that blue pills dream about every day at the end of your mission, right? 0 game in the movie, by the way. I mean, there's some, but not really, okay? Nothing RP that I can think of in the movie that I saw. So, yeah. And then 10 out of 10 blue pill score. They glamorized the blue pill lifestyle, the blue pill mentality, and made it the good guy, right? With blue pill matrix propaganda. They didn't demonize the RP per se like some other movies, but anything blue pill is basically automatically anti-red pill, right? I think we're all in agreement with that. Okay, so that's MI3. I'll do I'm not even gonna tell you guys. Oh, I'll do MI4 tomorrow, because last time I said I'll do MI3 tomorrow, I ended up doing it a whole week later. You know, so I'm going to do MI4. Or I might take a little break of the blue pill movies. I can't do it. Sometimes it's just like doing the blue pill movies back to back to back. It really drains you, because you're just sitting there and you're just like looking at the roof, looking at the ceiling with your hands over your head as you pause the movie. You're like, how is this guy so blue pill? What the fuck? And you're popping a vein. You're like, oh. You're fucking angry at the blue pill people. But yeah, I was thinking Nocturnal Animals, like I said in the Blue Valentine review, or even 50 Shades of Grey. One of those two next, just to switch things up. Oh, I also saw another one on Amazon Prime where it's called Knock Knock. It has Keanu Reeves, and it's an interesting, like, dynamic movie. It's where, like, 2 chicks pull up to this guy. He's a cheater. He's an innocent man. All right, we'll get to that one. I'll probably do that one next, because that one's, like, such good content to just roast and be like, who the fuck thought about this? Okay. I'll leave it there. Hitting the gym right now, Friday. Upper body. Dude, my legs are done, by the way. Yo, my legs are actually fucking... I don't know what... Okay, so I finished shrink wrap phase last week, and I had a 4-day, like, break. So I timed it like this, because I normally do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday workouts. So I timed it like this last week. I did my Monday workout Monday. I did my Wednesday workout Wednesday, and then I did my Friday workout Thursday. So I had Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday off for no lifting. And then right this week I didn't do Monday, but I did Tuesday my Monday workout, and then I did Wednesday workout, and then Thursday rest day, and then today I'm doing my Friday workout, right? But so I had 4 days of no lifting between. I got my 10K steps obviously in there the 4 days, but Yeah, right now my legs are drained. I don't know what it is that I'm coming back from shrink wrap phase to my regular lifting cycle. So cycle 3. Yeah, okay, I'm just rambling on at this point. This is just the outro. Just need to rant a few times, guys. All right, so big things coming, guys. Yeah, by the way, so if you guys know, I like having a Twitter presence. I haven't been that active on there. I kind of just been lurking and spectating. I'm kind of trying to build a vision for the future of Praxeology, the channel, Praxeology Prodigy channel. I don't know if I told you guys, but I'm pretty sure I said it earlier in the like intro that I was talking with Johan and we're coming up with some ideas. We're getting things like very. It's gonna some shit is gonna change up soon, and as you guys can tell, there's been a lot of progression. I'm really happy about. If you look back from when I started the channel, like not only like recording, it's all this kind of still similar, but it's just I feel the progression is there, and I want to get better. I want to improve. I want to make this a higher quality review, Red Pill Fiction channel, and then doing the little podcast on the side. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and that's it. Weed.